Home Base Commander Stephen D. Kenny, reporting from Earth, sir. My apologies, Deputy Director Shimada. Truly I am blessed with a superior of vast kindness and understanding to have been assigned to trivial duties at a time like this. It doesn't matter. The ceremony is just a formality anyway. We'll celebrate their departure from here. Yes, their departure. The time to step forward is upon us. Brave pioneers charged with the destiny of mankind, about to depart for space unknown. I pray for the success of your journey. We are not your enemy. Repeat, we are not your enemy. SRF-003 Calnus, please acknowledge. Got yourself into quite a little jam, eh? There was a time they used to call me that, yes. Now, I'm just one of the suits. This is USTA Moonbase Commander Stephen D. Kenny. I'm here on USDA orders. It seems you have a rather unique crew, don't you? The captain of a ship has full authority over all personnel issues, even if those personnel happen to be extraterrestrials. Yes, though our only direct contact has been the Eldarians. Mr. Gagan was true gentleman, very intelligent. Yes, a short while ago, in orbit around Mars, he had a fleet of Eldarian ships with him. So you knew? No, never mind. First of all, I'd like to have the report on your mission. Tell me, what did your investigations on planet Eos reveal? Everything you say is true, correct? I don't have any reason to doubt what you say. You did well, Mr. Maverick. Coming through all those experiences without breaking under them, you did very well indeed. Unfortunately, that makes the message I must relate to you much more difficult. Following the appearance of Gagan's fleet, more and more Eldarian refugee ships came to our solar system. The Eldarians issued Earth and its people an indictment. They said their home planet had been destroyed by Earthlings. Because of what they witnessed firsthand, wave after wave, black SRF ships mercilessly gunning down their refugee fleet. Phantom ships, you would argue? I can certainly believe that. But can you really ask the Eldarians, who lost their beloved homeworld and now wander as vagrants, to believe it as well? It's only natural they would hate what they saw with their own eyes. The SRF, in other words, Earth. Mr. Gagan did come to our defense, but it was for naught. All Eldarians hated and anger was focused on us. How dare we use the technology they themselves provided for such ungrateful, shameless acts? They ask. Their indictment would prove to be fatal for Earth and all who live upon it. I trust, of course, that you understand why that is. We've only just taken our first step into space. It would present a danger to Earth beyond all imagination. So the USDA was left with no other choice but to offer the Eldarians and the government of Earth this justification. This is a factual impossibility. No vessels of that sort, nor any organizations that might command such vessels, have ever existed on planet Earth. The SRF has been dismantled, along with any evidence of ever existed. We are aware this is nothing more than a charade, but we have no other options to come to terms with the Eldarians. Earth will support the Eldarians' emigration without comprehension. We cannot allow non-existent organizations to disturb that balance. And so that's why I'm here. I have come to you in order to bring a bit more realism to that charade. All hands, abandon ship immediately. Once you are safely on board this cruiser, the Countess will be destroyed. 2 of the original SRF vessels still remain. One of them is SRF-003 Countess. No such ship exists anywhere in our universe. We cannot permit even the faintest trace of the SRF or its activities to remain. Yes, we must wipe the slate clean of everything. Mr. Maverick, do you fully comprehend the implications of what you are saying? The SRF no longer exists. As such, you are now a complete outsider. The USDA will not be able to grant you its protection. You won't be able to return to Earth. Indeed, you may not be able to find asylum anywhere. You'll be branded a traitor. What? Standing up against the universe, eh? Quite a bold declaration, son. You'll no longer exist. Is that really something you can deal with? I see. The fact that you've overcome such formidable obstacles, gained so many companions in a vast unknown space, it's impressive. So go. Go forth, and do what you must. Dismantle the SRF? Don't you think that's rather short-sighted? Excuse my impertinence, Deputy Director Shimada. But, sir, there's still a chance we can reach an agreement with the Eldarians. Mr. Gagan was quite equable towards the SRF on Eos. We can ask him to intervene for us. The men of the SRF burn with the desire to explore outer space. What will become of their passion, their dreams, and more importantly, sir, what are your thoughts on the future of mankind? The environmental degradation of Earth isn't going to stop. Mankind's only hope of survival is in space. Can't you understand that there won't be any future if Earth is destroyed? I suppose I must agree, Deputy Director. Quite disgusting compared to the passionate, dream-filled, noble idea of using successful space exploration to further one's political career. Oh, I'm just thinking that I must be getting old. I'm astounded of how I complied with such an absurd order. Very true. Nonetheless, as you plainly saw, I let them go on their way. Well then, Hines, how are we going to report this? Now that's a charade. But, well, I suppose we can call it even now. I'm glad we can make it, Mr. Maverick. After we parted ways, we detected an unknown celestial body approaching our solar system. I couldn't help but imagine this sudden development was somehow connected to the information you supplied. And after coming all this way to see, it would appear my suspicions were correct. Allow us to join you in your fight. Mr. Kagan convinced the Eldarians to help, so that we might all discover the truth of this. We'll watch your back. Go, and do what you must. Is that thing alive?